And I'm sitting here talking to my nephew. He came over, and I have to tell you the goodness that's going on that we don't hear about, but still is going on. So I know the hope of God is there. He has this thing at school, that one of his teachers, and he came to me, he's 12 years old. One of his teachers started, and it's called Hope. And she talks to the kids, and there's a group of them, if you want to come learn about Jesus, in school. In school. And these kids, and they come around. And so he called me, and he goes, Nin, I got to ask you. He says, we have this thing there. And he said, and I said, are you kidding me? I said, that's wonderful. He goes, yeah, I wanted to tell you. And I said, well, he was telling me, he goes, you know that story about the guy that walks on the water? I said, you mean Jesus? He goes, no, the one that fell in. And I said, oh, I said, that's Peter. And he goes, yeah, because he doubted. I said, well, not necessarily. He said, but he took his eyes off of Jesus. And I said, and that's the story. I said, don't ever take your eyes off of Jesus, Zach. As long as things keep going, just remember that he is right there with you. Keep your eyes. And he goes, oh, okay. He goes, you know what? And I said, Zach, every Wednesday, call me and we'll talk about this. And so we're going to get to talk to him. And I am just thanking God that this is happening. This is happening in our little area, in our children and the people. And all our prayers. This is another thing, guy. All our prayers are being heard. They really are. It might not be happening in our time, but it's always his.